Welcome to the virtual transfer college fair for all Virginia students sponsored by the Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Counselors and StriveScan. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the full schedule at strivescan.com/Virginia. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at the same website. Today we are in session 1A, and now I'd like to turn it over to our first presenter, Virginia Wesleyan University.
All right, thank you everybody for joining us today. My name is Stephanie Heron, and with me is my colleague Nadine White-Shook. She's our Director of Transfer Enrollment. Given the time, we will just go ahead, jump right in. Please feel free to use the Q&A as needed. So let's see here. So Virginia Wesleyan University is Coastal Virginia's premier university of the liberal arts and sciences. In the past several years, we have been featured in the U.S. News and World Report's top 25 for ethnic diversity among liberal arts colleges. Obviously, what that says is that our campus reflects the real world. You are in the classroom with students from different walks of life and different backgrounds, which makes very well for your professional life after college. We are a liberal arts institution, and why that's important is because all of the classroom work emphasizes on those soft skills such as problem solving, creative thinking, and communication skills. Not only are they soft skills, but transferable across many career fields depending on what your future leads. We liberal arts with a twist, so all of our classes, or a good majority of our classes, are 4 credits apiece. We have this awesome center on campus. One of my favorite places is called the Lighthouse, which is your one-stop shop for all of your experiential learning opportunities, such as internships, undergraduate research, study away, career development, and so much more. Our staff are available practically 24/7 to help meet your needs and your goals for after college. We are a growing institution. In the past 5 years, we've invested about $7 million in campus enhancements, which have come through private donorship and fundraising activities. 2 of our newest buildings are the Greer Environmental Sciences Center and the Susan S. Good Fine and Performing Arts Center, just recently opened last year. We've made some significant renovations to our dining facilities and so much more on campus. So we definitely invite you to come in for an in-person campus tour. Not only will you get to see our campus and its beauty, but you do receive a $1,000 visit grant. The location, we're at the crossroads of Norfolk and Virginia Beach. There's lots of fun activities to do within our local area. But of course, the importance for our students is having local opportunities for internships, undergraduate research, and so on and so forth. Pretty big campus, but security and safety is a top priority. We are patrolled 24/7 by our campus safety officers. So we are affordable. Obviously, we know that tuition expenses is a major determining factor for where you decide to go. Well, if anybody paid our sticker price that you see at the top, we would have 0 students. In fact, all of our students, freshmen and transfer students, receive a merit scholarship, and that is based on your college GPA, and those can range up to $20,000 a year. That is renewable for each and every year that you're a student at Virginia Wesleyan. The FAFSA, many of you probably know what this is, the federal free application for federal student aid. Simply by filing that, you will receive a $1,000 FAFSA grant, and then our financial aid office, which is completely accessible, is here to meet your needs, whether if it's based on Virginia Wesleyan grants, other types of transfer scholarships, and so on. And we are very military friendly. So if you come in with certain military educational benefits, we are a yellow ribbon school, and many of our students use post 9/11 GI Bill to help afford their college. This data is based on information that was recently released by Chev. As you can see at the top, that's our sticker price, including mandatory fees. The average institutional award is about $24,000, and then that brings the adjusted cost down to $23,000, which is slightly below the average cost of a Virginia State school. And my colleague Nadine here, our enrollment counselor, is here to work with each and every one of you as an applicant throughout the enrollment process to inform you about any and all types of scholarships outside of Virginia Wesleyan that you can apply for. We do have some adult study programs, such as evening and weekend and online classes. Now, granted, there are a limited number of majors offered, and they are almost at a 75% reduction for tuition versus our day tuition. So if you are a busy adult, you have a family, you work a full-time job, this might be a good option for you. There's more information on our website. So if you haven't started your application with us yet, I definitely encourage you to do so. You apply on our website. We're not part of the Common App or Coalition app. Just visit vwu.edu. The application is free, it's non-binding, and we're also on rolling admission. So as soon as we receive all of your official transcripts from your previously attended institutions, we'll go right ahead and make a decision. If you have any questions about the application process, definitely reach out to Nadine. Her contact information will be on the last slide. Also, fair transfer guarantee. So if you're coming into Virginia Wesleyan with an Associates of Arts, Associates of Science, or an Associates of Fine Arts from any Virginia Community College school, then you are guaranteed junior class status at Virginia Wesleyan, meaning that you do not need to fulfill lower division requirements such as foreign language. And then we also have a Marlin Fast Pass. So if you're local to Virginia Beach, let us know that you're committed and we will give you a student ID so you have access to all of our amenities. Definitely take a photo or a screenshot of this contact information. At the top is Nadine Whiteshook right here. Give a nice, beautiful wave. My name is Stephanie Heron. I'm a senior enrollment counselor for VW Global Campus. I work with lots of different students, including those evening and online students, and Larry Belcher, who's another member of our team. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm sure you're going to learn a lot more information from all of the schools, but we definitely look forward to serving you.
Thank you. Next, we'll be hearing from Fairmont State University.
Good evening. My name is Harry Jeffries. I'm an admissions counselor at Fairmont State University. I'm here to be your guide through the application, admission, and enrollment process. I or one of my colleagues in the Office of Recruitment will be glad to help you navigate choosing a major or contacting one of our world-class faculty. Fairmont State University sits on a charming hilltop campus in Fairmont, West Virginia, located in the north central part of the state. Because we're surrounded by nature, our campus community has unrivaled access to outdoor adventures like biking, hiking, and skiing, all within a 1 to 2 hour drive. We're also close to major cities like Pittsburgh, Columbus, and Washington, D.C., and our campus community regularly travels to these cities to experience their world-class arts, shopping, dining, and professional sports. Fairmont State University has 5 resident halls with a wide range of living options from single suites to quads. And because of our size, campus residents are never more than a short 5 to 10 minute walk from classes, dining, or recreation. There's plenty of parking available whether you live on or off campus, and your parking permit cost is included in your fee so you won't pay extra. The hub of activity on campus centers around the Falcon Center, which is home to the dining hall, the recreation center, the bookstore, and multiple student services. Fairmont State University offers over 50 undergraduate degree programs and 100 programs of study. We offer several programs you can't find anywhere else in the state, including National Security and Intelligence, Community Health Education, Architecture, and the FAA Part 141 Flight School. You're sure to find a major you love, whether you're into science, the arts, business, or any of our other academic programs at Fairmont State. And if you're not sure what to major in, we offer academic pathways. These are groups of academic programs with overlapping research or creative interest, related coursework, or similar career paths that allow students to explore an area of interest while also helping them stay on track to graduate on time and save tuition dollars. And no matter what your major, there's no excuse not to be successful at Fairmont State University. Our tutoring and testing center services are free for students with no cap on the number of hours you may use. Participating in a club or organization is a great way to explore a field you love and build friendships that last a lifetime. Fairmont State has over 60 clubs and organizations, so you're sure to find something you enjoy. We also have a vibrant and active Greek life community with 3 fraternities and 3 sororities. We offer dozens of intramural activities, including solo and team sports. We also offer club sports. With a combined 17 sports for men and women, the Falcons take on all challengers in the NCAA Division II Mountain East Conference. Fairmont State University not only has one of the lowest tuition rates in the state, but because we have such stellar outcomes, our value is also unmatched. In addition to financial aid and academic programs that are structured to help you graduate on time, we offer multiple scholarships based on factors such as financial need and academic standing. You'll find complete information and application links at fairmontstate.edu/scholarships. If you like what you're seeing and hearing, applying to Fairmont State University is fast and easy. The full list is on our website at fairmontstate.edu/apply, but here's a quick rundown of what you'll need. For transfer students, you will need at least a 2.0 overall college GPA. And if you're transferring fewer than 24 hours, you must also meet the general admission requirements for first-time freshmen. For full admission requirements, please go to fairmontstate.edu/apply. And remember, we do not charge an application fee, and it's easy to apply online. We would love to connect with you after today's presentation. In addition to the contact information on the screen now, we offer live chat on our website Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Here is the contact information for myself and Summer Bogus. Summer is the admissions representative who works exclusively with transfer students. She will be glad to help you with any questions you need, with great articulations to find out how much credit would transfer or any other program questions you may have. We look forward to welcoming you home to Fairmont State and showing you why Fairmont State University is your next step towards your life and career goals. Thank you for attending. We look forward to hearing from you in the future.
Thank you. Next, we'll be hearing from Virginia Tech.
All right, well, welcome everybody. So I'm Jared Delaney from Virginia Tech, and I serve as Assistant Director of Undergraduate Admissions. And it's my privilege to work with transfer students throughout the admissions process. So we're going to go on a quick whirlwind tour of the transfer process and some important things that you need to know. So getting started, you need to know a little bit more about campus. So Virginia Tech is located in Southwest Virginia in Blacksburg. We have a total student enrollment of about 34,000 students, including undergraduate and graduate students on campus. Campus is about 230 acres, a nice mix of some big open spaces, fantastic architecture and academic buildings, student services buildings, etc. Just a really happening place, but very accessible, very easy to find your way around and navigate. In terms of academics, we're considered to be one of the most diverse institutions in the state, given the number of academic options that you have. More than 90 transfer majors that you can study at Virginia Tech. And when you look at the concentrations in different disciplines, it's actually well over 200 ways to customize your education. And we have more than 180 graduate programs. So if you're interested in continuing your study at the graduate level, you can do that at Virginia Tech too. We have over 900 clubs and student organizations, which is just an amazing number. So any hobby or interest, anything that you like to do for fun, or anything you've always liked to try but maybe haven't had the chance to do, you can do that at Virginia Tech. For instance, as a student at Virginia Tech, which I was, I learned to scuba dive for the first time on campus. So in terms of that student life, we also boast a top-rated student life in various aspects, including top-ranked dining in the country. Now, I'm a big food lover myself, so that was really important to me, and I always share that one of my favorite parts about Virginia Tech as being a student was getting to eat the food on campus. So I hope you have that opportunity at some point. We are Division I in all major NCAA athletics, men's and women's sports, and we have intramural sports and club sports for everyone to participate and stay active. In terms of thinking about transfer specifically, we are welcoming the largest transfer cohort ever in Virginia Tech's history this year, and consecutively have brought in the largest cohort. So it is a great time to be a transfer student at Virginia Tech. In fact, around 1 in 6 students who earns an undergraduate degree at Virginia Tech entered as a transfer student. So I don't have time to talk to you about every single major. Again, there are over 90 options, but I just want to highlight the diversity of those academics that you can find here and across our academic colleges. We're very well known for things like engineering, architecture, but extensive offerings covering all disciplines. Now, this is an important slide that we need to discuss. A lot of information here, and I would encourage you to take a screenshot or definitely review this presentation afterward to look at these resources. First and foremost, I want to dispel a myth that the most important factor of admission is going to be your grades. So the transfer process at Virginia Tech focuses on your college record. We're not looking at your high school, we're not looking at SATs, those sorts of things. It's going to be your college record, but we expect you to take the right classes to prepare you to enter into the specific major of your choice, because we're going to admit you directly into that program. So we got a resource called our Transfer Roadmaps on the website that will help you design a competitive schedule specific for the program that you want to study at Virginia Tech. That way you present a competitive application. In terms of looking at your credits, there's some great credit transferability resources available online too. You can look at how your credits will transfer from Virginia community colleges, from other schools, from AP, IB, CLEP sources, those kind of things. Check those out on the registrar's transfer guide. Additional transfer student programming offered. So besides all the other stuff I talked about, transfer students have their own club and organization, an opportunity to live on campus, though space is limited for that opportunity, to live with other transfer students as part of a living learning community, all kinds of additional stuff. So check out our resources on the transfer admissions homepage. That is the kind of one-stop shop for accessing all of these resources. Wanted to go over the deadlines really quickly. So if you are interested in applying, especially if you're interested in spring admission, that deadline is coming up very quickly. This is what the timeline looks like for submitting your application and being notified of an admissions decision. You can see which majors are available for which entry term on the website there. And there's a helpful checklist that will help you complete all steps of the application process. All transfers apply using the common application, and most applicants will submit a self-reported academic record, which takes the place of sending transcripts. It's actually how you report your academic history and grades to us. So you can learn more about that on the website. Here's a quick rundown of the cost. You can see what it costs to attend Virginia Tech: in-state tuition fees, room and board, in-state and out-of-state. Good news is there's a lot of scholarships and financial aid to help you pay for college. Just got to make sure you take the right steps, including submitting a scholarship application and doing that all-important FAFSA that you heard about. So doing both those things by the deadlines, which are noted on the website, will help you be very competitive for scholarships, help you supplement the cost of attendance. A lot of great reasons to attend Virginia Tech, and I'd love to share all kinds of different statistics. The bottom one there is kind of the most important to me, thinking about the retention rate. That's how many students come back to Virginia Tech after their first year, over 90%. And that's because Virginia Tech is not this one-size-fits-all institution, but because of the difference in, or kind of the variance in academic diversity, kind of the extensive opportunities that you have in student life, you're really in the driver's seat of customizing your own experience, making the university experience your own and what you want, and finding those spaces and places on campus where you're going to be happy and successful. So I would encourage you to stay in touch with us. Again, that transfer admissions homepage is the best one-stop shop. You'll find my direct contact information, though you're certainly able to get in touch with our admissions team more generally and follow us on all of the social media sites. So thanks so much.
Thank you. Next, we'll be hearing from Coastal Carolina University.
Okay, well, good evening, everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. I want to thank you all for taking the time to tune in with us tonight. My name is Shay Godwin, and I am one of the admissions counselors at Coastal Carolina University. I work with transfer students along with two other of my colleagues here. We are a mid-sized public institution located in Conway, South Carolina. But just to kind of tell you a little bit about us, so we're actually a very young institution. We started back in 1954. But even though we're a very young institution, we actually have been given many awards, and I'm just going to highlight a few of those here for you. We were named second in the South among all schools in the best value category. So one thing I always like to tell students about our university is that not only are you going to get a great education, but you're going to get it at a great affordable cost as well. And so for 11 consecutive years, we've been on America's Best College Buys list as well. So that's one thing we were really proud of and really excited here as well. I'm not going to go through all of these awards, but you can see here on the screen that we have been given many awards. One of my personal favorites is that just this past year, we were named in the top 25 best colleges for veteran students. So I was really excited about that because I work very closely with our Veteran Services Office. So if you are a student coming from a military background, so if like you're planning to use like the GI Bill, the post 9/11 yellow ribbon, we have Veteran Services representatives who are here to assist you. This just kind of tells you a little bit about our university and kind of our size. So altogether, we have about 10,000 students. We have five academic colleges on the campus. They include our College of Business, our College of Education, our College of Humanities and Fine Arts, our Gupta College of Science, and last but not least, our HTC Honors College and Center for Interdisciplinary Studies. So altogether, we offer 90 programs of study, and that includes our undergraduate degrees, our master's, and our doctoral programs here as well. So one thing we love to do here at Coastal Carolina, we love to call ourselves Teal Nation, and you can see why from this particular map right here, because we have students coming from all over the United States. And so just to kind of give you an idea of where our students are coming from, about 49% of our students, they are in-state residents, and then we have 49% that are out of state, and then we have 2% that come from all over the world. And so this is why we love to call ourselves Teal Nation. So altogether in our admissions office, we will review at least 15,000 applications all throughout the year. Now, the great thing about us is that we are rolling admissions, so we review applications all throughout the year, making decisions. So this next slide right here just kind of tells you a little bit about what are the requirements for you to transfer to Coastal Carolina. So the first thing you'll want to do is go to our website and apply. You'll just fill out the transfer application. The next thing is you'll want to send all of your college transcripts to us. So every college that you attended, even for credits that you took while you were in high school, so like dual enrollment and those kinds of things there. We do ask that your overall cumulative GPA needs to be at least a 2.0 or higher. Now, if you have 24 or more transferable credits, you're not required to send your high school information. But if you're under the 24 transferable credits, you will need to send your high school transcript and your SAT or ACT score. Now, if you're 22 or over, you're actually not required to send your SAT or ACT score to us. But then once we have all of your required documents, we can give you a decision in the mail in 2 to 3 weeks. So we do move pretty quickly here in our office. For our priority dates, for students who are looking to go for the fall, we want you to have everything in by June 1st. And for students who apply for the spring semester, we want you to have everything in by November 1st. And the reason is because we're going to review you to see if you qualify for a merit award. Now, you don't have to apply for our merit award scholarships. This is just something that we automatically do in our admissions office here. But in order for you to qualify, you just need to have at least 30 transferable college credits with a 2.9 GPA or higher. Now, one great thing is that our merit awards, they are renewable every single year. All you have to do is maintain your full-time student status, keep your GPA up to a 3.0 or higher, and you just need to complete 30 semester hours by the end of the academic year, which includes the fall and the spring semester. And so you can see here from the screen that we offer anywhere from 15 to 25% off of your tuition. So again, that's one great thing I love about our university is we do try to make it affordable for you. But that's everything that I have for you guys here. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have questions or if you're interested in Coastal Carolina University, this has my contact information, but it has 2 other colleagues here as well too. So you'll see Caitlin Jacobs. She works with transfer students from the last names A to E. I work with the students from the last names F to O, and I also work with our veteran students as well. And then this is my other colleague, Jenna Ranzo, here as well. And she works with students with the last names P to Z. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us. You can email us, you can call us, or you can just send us an email at transfer@coastal.edu. We'll be happy to answer any of your questions. And so again, thank you all for tuning in tonight. I hope you guys have a great evening, and shots up. Have a good night.
Thank you. Just another reminder that you can submit your questions to the Q&A box at any time. And next we'll be hearing from Troy University.
Hi, my name is Danielle Johnson. I'm with Troy University based out of Hampton Roads, Virginia. I'm joined today with Michael Camden, our enrollment coordinator. Troy is a public school based out of Troy, Alabama. And we are, what we promote locally is based at Troy Online. And I lost my mouse, so I do apologize. Hang on one second. Okay. All right. So we do have a history of excellence. We've been around for over 130 years. Our main campus is down in Alabama, like I said, in Troy. We also have campuses in Phoenix, Dothan, and Montgomery. And since the 1950s, we have celebrated a very long-standing commitment with the United States military members and their families. We are regionally accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges, or SACS for short. And we have specialized accreditations such as AACSB for our business school, EOSMA for our sports management program, and ACEN for our nursing school. I won't go through all of our recognitions right now, just due to time constraints, but we are very proud to consistently receive acclaim for Troy Online from Military Times, the Princeton Review, Forbes, and U.S. News. Even during this time of uncertainty, Troy continues to grow. Our physical campuses have reopened, and our Troy Online has become more popular than ever. Our online community of recruiters, admissions officers, academic associates, IT support staff continue to be available as we provide the same care and consideration for all of our students and prospects. And we are excited to say that our upcoming term will move forward as planned, and we look forward to welcoming a new generation of Trojans on our next start date of October 12th. Our Hampton Road Support Center is located at 100 Volvo Parkway, Suite 300 in Chesapeake, Virginia. We are here to help you in any way that we can, whether it's answering questions about our school, any of our online programs, helping you to submit your application, helping you to submit any documentation, and or providing an open testing center, since those are rare at the moment. We serve the community as a large by providing quality educational opportunities for the working adults and other non-traditional students through innovative programs and delivery methods. With 5 9-week-long terms in a year, Troy Online provides students with a comprehensive, competitive education that they can complete at any time, anywhere. Our students enjoy the freedom to earn their degrees at their own pace, allowing them to easily fit schools into their busy schedules. Troy Online offers numerous programs, including associate's degrees, 29 bachelor degrees, an undergraduate certificate in digital forensics, 58 master degrees, 5 doctorate degrees, and 12 graduate certificates. For anyone who is interested in seeing all of the actual individual programs, we'd be more than happy to send you a link that takes you to that page. Troy serves, we're proud to serve our, I'm so sorry. I apologize about this. Our tuition rates for the moment, based on our 2021 catalog, is $338 per credit hour for undergraduate and 494 credit hours for graduate. We are proud to serve our military and their dependents by offering the Military Family Scholarship. It caps tuition at $250 per credit hour for active duty military reservists, National Guard, as well as their spouses and dependents can receive up to 50% in tuition savings. We also have our online transfer award, which it gives you $1,500 annually. It's awarded to non-Alabama residents. The students do have to have at least a 3.0 GPA and must be pursuing an online degree with at least 12 hours of college credit. The contact information you see here, this is actually for me, Michael Camden, who is our enrollment coordinator, and Monique Rico Chavez, who is another education consultant based out of Hampton Roads. I do want to say that although I have focused mostly on the 100% online programs, we do have 4 campuses in Alabama if you prefer the traditional route. You can find more information on the main campus as well as additional information for the online schools through troy.edu. I want to say thank you for everybody joining us today, and hopefully we will be able to help you reach your educational goals with Troy University.
Thank you, Danielle. I'd like to add that as a state school, we've been doing online for decades, much longer than a lot of the schools are doing it.
You're having some audio problems.
Okay. Thank you for your time. We're good.
I'm not sure if Mike was going to add in that we do technically have rolling enrollments, enrolling admissions because we have the 5 9-week-long terms in a year. You can actually apply at any time for any term in the future. But it all kind of depends on when you want to start. Traditional campus is slightly different. That will be based on spring and fall semesters. And I believe that is what he was going for. But thank you very much, and I hope everybody has a great day, and let us know if we can help you out in getting your education.
Thank you. Lastly, we'll be hearing from Bridgewater College.
Good evening. I'm Jared Smith. Thanks for coming to the session and seeing if Bridgewater might be the right fit for you. This is an exciting time in our history. We have enrollment growth. When I was a freshman in the fall of 1999, our enrollment was about 1,100 students, and we've grown to about 1,600 this fall. So we've definitely seen some growth and have continued aspirations to grow enrollment to be about 2,000 students. We feel 2,000 students allows us to be small enough yet and personal like we are with our students now, but gives us the opportunity to be a little bit more impactful and offer some different programs, both academic programs and social programs as well. With our student enrollment at 1,600 students, our average class size is 21, and we have a student to professor ratio of about 14:1. Not only have we seen growth in our enrollment, but we also have seen growth in our offerings of academic programs. We have 4 academic divisions. Within those 4 divisions, there are 31 majors, 15 minors. What you see there in the business admin list, those are our top 5 most popular majors. There are 2 academic programs that students need to apply to once they are on campus with us. That would be our education department and our Master's of Science for Athletic Training program. Our 4 graduate school programs, we have aspirations to grow those programs as well. We're not going to add an MBA to our mix of graduate programs. We're going to add grad programs for our undergraduate students to continue their education. And so we're looking for avenues to enhance their education process. Our athletic training program started 3 years ago. Our digital media program started 2 years ago. And just this summer, we started our Master's of Science in Human Resource Management and our Master's of Science in Psychology, Mental Health Professions. Last spring, just as the pandemic hit, we opened our John Kenney IV Learning Commons. So after a 5-year process, we took our traditional library and created the Learning Commons. I said it was 5 years, and we did 2 years of research and development and then about two and a half years of construction. It's a $13 million project, complete renovation of the library with a 10,000 square foot addition on the outside of it. It is a one-stop shop for our students' learning needs. So it has all the traditional library services in it that students need, but then also has the academic resource suite, which has career services, technology support. So if you are working with a multimedia project or something along those lines, you can go in and say, I need help getting my slides formatted, or I need help overlaying audio to my presentation here. They're there to help you as well. Free tutoring and peer coaching, tutoring for every academic course that's on campus, and then peer coaching, Those coaches are there to help students get organized to be successful for the semester. Smitty's Cafe, which is like a high-end Starbucks or Panera Bread type of operation. It's a cash operation for students, so it is not part of the meal plan. And then the Great Room and the Art Gallery as well. On the first slide, I mentioned that about 30% of our students are student athletes. We are part of the ODAC, the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. We are Division III. We offer over 23 different NCAA teams. We have an equestrian program, so we have a equestrian center as well. So we have a 75-acre horse farm about 5 miles from campus, has 2 25-stall barns, 2 outdoor arenas, and then the largest privately owned indoor arena on the East Coast. You see there at the end, it says 11 national championships. 7 of those 11 national championships have been won since 2017. So athletics is a big identifier for our students and a big portion of who we are. We are a private institution, so our tuition and fees appear to be higher than what you might be seeing at public schools or state schools, but every student that's admitted to Bridgewater will receive at least institutional aid. But there's 2 additional types of aid that students might receive, state and federal. So institutional aid, merit scholarships are awarded to transfer students based off of their cumulative post-secondary GPAs. So if you've attended one school, that's fine. If you've attended multiple schools, we will combine those GPAs for a cumulative post-secondary GPA. If you are not from the state of Virginia, you would qualify for our out-of-state scholarship at $3,500. If you're a member of the Church of the Brethren, we have a grant set up of $2,500 or $1,500. And then if you're a PTK member through the community college system, there's a $3,000 scholarship for you as well. Those students from the state of Virginia will qualify for the Virginia Tuition Assistance Grant. That's a grant awarded by the state of Virginia to students from Virginia who attend a Virginia private college or university like Bridgewater. That grant this year is estimated at just over $3,400. And then we offer federal aid and assistance as well, based off of your free application for federal student aid application. The admission process is pretty easy and straightforward. We have our own Bridgewater application at bridgewater.edu. You're going to go to bridgewater.edu/apply, and that'll take you to the application. Transfers operate on a rolling admissions process. We offer enrollment opportunities for fall and spring. Supplemental items we need with your application is your final high school transcript, official post-secondary transcripts from each school you've attended, and then SAT or ACT scores if you have less than 26 credits. Those students that have earned their associate's degree will have their general education classes requirements waived as well for you. Emily Helms is my assistant director of admissions and our transfer counselor, and she is here to help you through your application process. We appreciate your time tonight and hopefully we'll see an application from you to Bridgewater College. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you all for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. Also, this was just one of many sessions being held, so be sure to check our sign up for additional sessions at strivescan.com/Virginia. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all other recordings at the same website. Thank you all.
Thank you, Anna.
Thanks. Bye now.